How'd you first meet Bobby Bell?
I met Bobby Bell in basic training 55 years ago. We were in San Antonio, Texas. We hit it off right away because he was funny, even in the most stressful times. And we saw the Alamo together. We did all kinds of things. And then it ended up that we were stationed together out in Omaha, Nebraska at SAC headquarters. And he was a unique individual. He never swore. He had high moral standards, yet he was quite talented. He was a drummer in a local band, and he would do that whenever he could on weekends. And we did a lot of silly things together while we were working. We used to work in a darkroom together, and we smuggled squirt guns in. It was a pretty large darkroom, and we'd turn out the lights, and we recruited other guys, so we had big squirt gun fights. And we all got in trouble, sort of, for it, but the major called the whole unit in and said he had heard a rumor that there were water fights, and Bobby and I are standing there with squirt marks all over our uniform, but we never got called out for it. But we also worked together during the Cuban Missile Crisis, and that was very stressful times. We worked a lot of hours and kind of bonded. But we were good friends, and like I said, he was funny, and
Well, you guys stayed in touch even after you got out of the service, right?
that's true. And he was always sending humorous stuff and reminding us of stuff that we had done. And yeah, unfortunately, he got sick when we were in together, and he was in Colorado for quite a bit of the time, so we lost a lot of time together during that period. And then he was discharged later for his illness, which was too bad. But then
Well, you guys, though, I mean, you were so young when you started together, and yet, you know, you stayed in touch even though a lot of miles separated you.
that's true. There was a bonding that we did for what we went through, especially in basic training, and afterward all the stuff we did together in photography and stuff that we'd do off duty time. We'd go out together and had a lot of fun with him. A lot of good memories with him.
It's really kind of interesting. You stayed in photography, and Bobby stayed in photography, but a lot of other people didn't. You were probably among the few.
That's true. It was. I think mine was more luck. I think he had the talent for, and he was such a. While he was funny at one point, he was also the Southern gentleman, and he had integrity, and I'm sure that showed in his business, and attracted. You know, he was successful at it that way.
He was a talented photographer, would you say?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, a lot of good memories. A lot of them have faded over such a long period of time, but I'll always remember him. Okay.